It hit me that I know what this is. But I could be wrong. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. It's time to play America's favorite game. What the heck is that television theme song? Here is how we play our game. Producer Carl has picked the television theme song from yesteryear. I have to guess what it is. Okay, I think the chat room may be right. The chat room may be right because I knew it was one of those kind of cop procedurals. At first, I'm like, is this the Man from U.N.C.L.E.? But no, this is not the Man from U.N.C.L.E. This is the theme to Adam-12.
Wow.
Give the chat room the assist on there. I knew it was in that realm of thing, but the chat room had it. Well done. Well played. Dusty, Don, Fred, and Molly. Good work. Good work in there. We play this game, What the Heck is that TV theme song? Every single Monday through Friday. Carl tries to stump us, and we say, not today, Satan! That's what we say about Carl. Some people think it's a bit harsh. Me, I think it's right on. Right on cue, right there. Interesting story about UBS. You're like, Tony, isn't that a bank? It is a bank. The headline from Newsmax is that they're thinking about coming to the United States. You're like, we already have UBS. No. The actual headquarters of the bank. UBS is considering a move to the United States. And you're like, how in the world does a Swiss bank move here? They've got all the good banking rules. Well, they've got new capital requirements over there. They have met with the Trump administration to prepare a strategy shift that could include the acquisition of a U.S. bank or a merger. We want to continue to operate as a successful global bank based out of Switzerland. However, the Swiss proposals on capital requirements, as he calls them punitive and excessive, said the bank would need to rethink how it protects shareholders and stakeholder interests, although stakeholder is a nonsense term. It's definitely too early to jump on commenting on any potential scenario and what our responses will be. Interesting. The Swiss government said, hey, UBS took over Credit Suisse. There should be tougher controls, and they should have to hold $26 billion in core capital. And what UBS is saying is, come on. That's basically what it is that they're saying there. Interesting stuff. Also, allow me, to the people who want to scream cancel culture regarding all of those people who are being called out and losing their jobs, getting expelled from universities because they're cheering the death of Charlie Kirk and showing themselves to being really despicable people. I would say three things. First, I have not called on anybody to be fired. Secondly, I am not surprised that a company is completely rethinking their social media policy when they have employees cheering somebody's murder. It's pretty messed up. Carolina Panthers, MSNBC, NASDAQ, FEMA, they've all carried out disciplinary actions against people cheering the death of Charlie Kirk. The Secret Service, the same thing. Delta said employees who made social media posts about Kirk's murder, talking about Delta Airlines, were suspended, saying the post, quote, went well beyond healthy, respectful debate. Some people are going to say, I thought you believed in free speech. Oh, I absolutely do. I never said these people couldn't be the most disgusting human beings on planet Earth. I never once said they couldn't be the true embodiment of evil. I didn't say that Hannah Einbinder from the TV show Hacks couldn't say F ICE and Free Palestine while she's accepting an Emmy. F ICE. I mean, how hateful of America does one have to be? And the answer is Hannah Einbinder is pretty hateful if she thinks we shouldn't have a rule of law and people here illegally and committing murders should stay. If she thinks that somehow the terrorists are worth supporting and not the people attacked by the terrorists, which includes the people who live in Gaza. But hey, some people are just terrible, which is why you don't let your children date someone like Hannah Einbinder, and you don't let your children marry somebody like Hannah Einbinder. I didn't say she couldn't say it. I said she deals with the consequences. We all deal with the consequences, boo-boo. Well, so you support cancel culture. I'm not saying anybody should be fired. These people, these businesses are. And if you don't want to shop those businesses anymore, don't fly Delta. It makes no difference to me. I don't think anybody should buy from a business that advertises on MSNBC. You think we should be buying from businesses that still advertise in the New York Times? The New York Times, which in one of their, whether it was an obituary or one of their early columns about Charlie Kirk, referred to him as an anti-Semite. Look what he said. And then they put out a correction the next day. Oh, no, he didn't say this. He was commenting on somebody else who said this. You didn't have that right, and you call yourself journalists? You did it on purpose. It's because at the New York Times, you're the lowest people. And Barry Weiss was right to leave you. You don't deserve love or attention. And President Trump has to state that the New York Times is no longer the paper of record. And I'm not quite sure how that changes, but they're not. They can't be the paper of record. That's over. You don't think businesses are paying attention to what's happening here? You don't think that businesses are going to note when their employees are cheering murder? Teachers cheering murder? Psychotics. You should be very aware when a teacher is cheering murder. You should be very aware when this is happening. So therefore, you can know when to pull your kid out of that school. Every time a teacher cheers a murder, 50,000 parents should pull their kids out of public schools. Starve them economically. They don't get any money. We'll figure out another way. We don't need you. You're not worth it, teachers union. Your teachers can't control themselves. They think they're too important. They think their personalities matter too much. They don't matter. The kids matter. A teacher cheers murder. 50,000 kids get pulled out of public schools across the country. They'll learn. Now, it doesn't mean they'll be good people, but certainly you can hope that they get the message just to stay quiet and teach. Nobody wants to hear about their personalities at all. Now, I'll get more into this on Tony Katz Today at noon. I'll catch you then. Matt Bear has traffic.